Good morning, everyone. Today we shall see topic optimal binary search tree. So let's see what is binary search tree. Binary search tree are used to organize set of keys for fast access. See, if you like binary tree, you all know. Like binary search tree is nothing but keys, whatever we are searching for. If we organize them in the tree format with the help of the tree, then searching will be faster. Uh, the tree maintains the key in order so that comparison with the query at any node either results in a match or direct us to continue the search in left or right subtree. So binary tree, as you all know, it starts with root, and we have to organize the key such that either in that node we'll find the key, or it will direct us either to go left side or right side in the search of the key. For example, these are the following keys which I want to organize using binary search. Okay, if you organize these keys according to binary search tree type, then you can easily find the if you are searching for 60, you'll know how to proceed, how to search in the tree. Okay, for this example, tree will be like this. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40. These numbers are there. I'm trying to organize them using binary search tree so that if in future, if I want to search for any element, searching can be done easily. So it is organized like this. If you observe the tree carefully, you can easily notice, okay, root is 40 and left of the root is element less than 40, and right of the right side of the tree is element greater than 40. Okay, so if you are searching for 60, you'll check with the root. So 60 is not present in the root. Immediately we'll search the right side part of the tree. Or if you are searching for 10, obviously we know it is less than 40. So we'll check the left part of the tree, and we'll come to 20. So 10 is not equal to 20. Here also we'll go left to the 20. Okay, that is, it is less than 10 20. So we'll go here. If you're searching for 30, you'll go right. Okay, at each node you can see left child is less than the root and right child will be greater than the root. Is it clear? That is how we will construct a search tree, binary search tree, wherein left part will be lesser than the right part of the node. Okay, this is how you can search faster, search better when we are making use of binary trees for searching. Okay, for organizing the key values and searching them. Next we shall see. Okay, I have just only 3 keys are there. For this, we have to construct the binary search tree. Just for these 3 values, how we are going to construct the binary search tree? Either I can construct the tree like this, 10, 20, 30, or I can construct the tree like this. Okay, here 10 is root, 20, 30, or 10, 20, 30, or 20, 10, 30, or you can do it like this, 10, 30, 20, 30, 10, 20. Okay, these are the possible binary trees for these 3 key values. See, I'm just trying to find out which one is a better tree. Okay, for these 3 keys, we can construct the trees in the following manners. Okay, in the following manners. Then if I check average number of comparisons that will take, each tree will take, it will be like this. So what is this for first tree? 1 plus 2 plus 3. What is 1 plus? If you are searching for 10 here, how many comparisons it will take? It will take just one comparison. If you are searching for 10, immediately it will say successful, only one comparison. If you are searching for 20 in this tree, first it will compare with 10 and then it will compare with 20. So two comparison. If you are searching for 30 in this tree, it will take three comparisons. So average number of comparison in the first tree is 2. Okay, in the second tree, how many comparisons it will take? If you are searching for 10, only one comparison. If you are searching for 30, two comparison. If you are searching for 20, three comparison. Again, average will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 divided by 3. In the third tree, if you are searching for 10, it will do first comparison and second comparison, two comparison. If you are searching for 20, only one comparison. If you are searching for 30, again two comparison. So average comparison is 1 plus 2 plus 2 divided by 3. Okay. So here again, if you are searching for 10, it will do first and two comparison. For 20 means three comparison. For 30 means one comparison. So same. Here also it will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 2. See, only in this third tree, the average number of comparison is less. Okay, so this kind of tree we call it as balanced. This particular tree we call it as balanced binary search tree. Okay, balanced binary search tree. And you can see here 20 is greater than 10 and it is less than 30. So this kind of tree we call it as balanced binary search tree. Okay, this is the balanced binary search tree. But in many cases, what happens is we'll not just have the key values, we'll have the frequencies along with the keys. Okay, 10, 20, 30. Like frequencies means how many times I'm searching for 10, how many times I'm searching for 20, and how many times I'm searching for 30. It's not just one time, like I'm searching for 30 more times compared to 10 and 20. In that case, what should be the how a tree should exist? So here 3 to 5 indicates key value 10, I'm searching 3 times. Okay, in my program or in my project, there is one key value which I'm searching for 3 times. Okay, 20 is there, which I'm searching only 2 times. Okay, value 30. This key value I'm searching 5 times, more number of times. Okay, 3 to 5 are the frequencies. If you are searching certain keys more number of times, then like among these binary tree, again values you will get different. This is average number of comparison. Next, we have to check cost of comparison. Okay, we have to find out the cost. What is the cost of each binary tree when the frequency along with the frequency? When keys are given along with the frequency of comparison, then you have to find out the cost. And whichever tree yields a least cost, that tree we can use it for. That tree we actually call as optimal binary search tree. Is it clear? When the keys are given along with their frequency, see, here we have taken 10, 20, 30 as key. You can also take A, B, C, D, some string as key values. Okay, and their frequency will be given. So you have to find out if the key values along with the frequency. For that, how you are going to construct the binary search tree. However you construct it, it should give us the least cost. Least cost means how we are going to find out the least cost. Okay, 10 is here. How many number of comparisons 10 will take? 10 will take here in the first case only one comparison. How many? What is the frequency? Frequency is 3. Okay, 3 times you are going to search for 10. That is 3 into 1. 20. It will take 2 comparison in this tree. What is the frequency? Frequency is 2. So 2 into 2. 30. 30 is compared 3 times in this tree. And what is the number frequency? Frequency is 5. So cost will be 1 into 3, 2 into 2 plus 3 into 5. Cost will be 21. Okay, in the first tree, cost will be 21. If you organize the tree like this, for this frequency and key values, its cost is 21. Then in the second tree, 10, one number of comparison, frequency is 3, 1 into 3. 30, two number of comparison, frequency is 5, 2 into 5. 20, three number of comparison, frequency is 2, 3 into 2. So cost will be 1 into 3 plus 2 into 5 plus 3 into 2. Cost is 19. Okay. See, here actual number of comparison average is same, but cost is changing. Cost is depending on the frequency of the search. How many times you are comparing these keys along with these key values. Next, for this tree, okay, 20, only one number of time comparison will be done for 20. So 1 into 20. 10, two number of comparison. So 2 into 3. Here 30, two number of comparison, 2 into 5. Okay, 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 2 into 5. Cost is 18. Okay, cost is 18. Here average also is less. Let's see one more trick. 30. How many number of comparison here? 30 is compared only once. What is the frequency? 5 into 1. 10. 2 comparison. Frequency is 3. 2 into 3. 20. 3 number of comparison. 20 into 2. 3 number of comparison. 2 into 3. Okay. 1 into 5. 2 into 3, that is 10 is compared 2 times, its frequency is 3, 2 into 3 plus 3 into 2, that is 20 is compared 3 times, its frequency is 2, so cost is 17. Similarly, for this tree, cost will be 18. So now what you can say, which tree is better among these two trees? Here average number of comparison was less in this case. Okay, it was 1 point something, but cost, when we talk about frequency of search, the cost you can see is it is less in this tree. Okay, in this particular tree, cost is very less. Okay, see, this was good when we talk about number of comparison. First, when the frequencies are given, the number of times a particular key is checked. If that particular frequency is given for each and every key, then easily we can observe that this is the best tree organization. And here that binary tree condition is also satisfied. Root is 30, its left child is less than 30, okay, 10. And root is 10, its right child should be greater than 10. So 20 is greater than 10. Is it clear? So this tree, we call it as optimal binary search tree. Okay, this tree is nothing but optimal binary search tree. Optimal binary search tree is nothing but we are going to arrange the keys in binary tree format, and its cost should be minimal. Okay, its resulting cost, searching cost should be minimal. So when we when frequencies of the search are given, keys, if 3 keys are there, its frequencies are given, then for those keys along with the frequency, we can construct, if we construct a binary search tree with minimal cost, that kind of tree we call it as optimal binary search tree. Okay, so this is the optimal binary search tree for these particular keys. So next is, this is for only 3 keys. Okay, if there are more number of keys along with the frequency of search, then it's not easy to construct the binary search tree with such minimum task. Okay, for that algorithm is there. We shall first solve the problem and then try to understand the algorithm. Okay, this solution is little bit complicated. and very lengthy procedure it is. Okay, observe carefully. Algorithm looks simple, but procedure is very lengthy procedure. Just for 4 key values, it will take lot of iterations. Okay, to construct optimal binary search tree. All of you listen carefully. So this is the given table. So these are the keys. 10, 20, 30, 40 are the keys. And their frequency of search is given 4, 2, 6, 3. Okay, you can see here optimal binary search tree. We have to construct for this given data. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the number of keys. 4 keys are there, and their frequency of search is given. For this given data, we need to construct the optimal binary search tree. Okay, optimal binary search tree, such that cost of computation should be minimum. Okay, if you compute the overall cost, it should be minimum of that particular tree should be minimum. See, 4 keys are there, so 4 nodes will be there in our binary search tree. We'll start with a table like this. Okay, we'll start with a table like this. First, see, computation begins from j minus I. Okay, you remember this. In the first iteration, we'll start with j minus I is equal to 0. In the second stage, we'll start with j minus I is equal to 1, and j minus I is equal to 2, and j minus I is equal to 3. Okay, this is a j value, this is I, and this is j. I is rows, j is column. See, this is according to the algorithm. Okay, why j minus I we have taken, because algorithm is like that. So first we have to start from j minus I is equal to 0. So see, in this table, wherever you are going to get the j minus I is equal to 0. Okay, when I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0. So then j minus I is also 0. When I is 1, j is 1, I is 2, j is 2, I is 3, j is 3. So at all these places, j minus 1 will be, j minus I will be 0. Therefore, cost of these locations will also be C of means, assume this is a matrix, C of 0, 0, C of 1, 1. That is initialize these diagonal values to 0. That is what we have done here. Okay, initialize it to 0. So our matrix table will be like this. This is the first step. J minus I is equal to 0. From there we are going to start. So in this table we have initialized all these diagonal elements to 0. See, all of you, if this problem is given, most of the time they have asked the same, asked this problem for the same data. Okay, in textbook directly he has written the solution. You won't understand it. You have to solve it step by step like this. Okay, simply if you directly write the binary tree out of this table, because it's a simple, it looks simple, only 4 key values are there. You will be remembering the tree, and don't write it directly. Step by step, you have to write. Okay, this will be the first matrix, and table will change to this. Next, j is j minus I is equal to 1. For that, again, table will change. Okay, now we will calculate the values where j minus I is equal to 1. Okay, for all, we have to calculate wherever this condition satisfied. When j minus I will be 1. Okay, when j is 1 and I value is 0, so j minus I is equal to 1. When j is 2 and I is 1, j minus I is 1. Okay, j is 3 and I is equal to 2, j minus I is 1. J value is 4 and I value is 3, then also j minus I is equal to 1. So in these 4 conditions, j minus I will be 1. Now calculate the cost for jth value. Okay, cost of 0, 1. J minus 1 means, okay, in our table, I is 0, that is the index 0, 1. What you will feel, cost of 0, 1 is, when we are at j value 1, we'll just fill cost of, that is frequencies we'll go on writing in the table. Okay, cost of that node 0, 1 is nothing but 4. Okay, next 1, 2 cost is 2, and 2, 3 cost is 6, and 3, 4 cost is 3. Okay, those 4 values will write here in the table. Okay, first 0, 1, 1, 2, and 2, 3, and 3, 4. Okay, j minus I is equal to 1. At these 4 locations, it will be 1, and its values are nothing but these frequencies 4, 2, 6, 3. See, I'm talking about algorithm. Okay, we are following that algorithm. First, j minus I is equal to 0. Next, j minus I is equal to 1. We'll write the values like this. Okay, next, j minus I is equal to 2. Where you are going to get the j minus I is equal to 2. First, j value 2 and I value is 0. That is one location. And j is 3, I is equal to 1. J is 4, I is equal to 2. So in these 3 locations, that value will be 2, 2, 2. Okay, that is 0, 2, 1, 3, and 2, 4. When I is 0 and j is 2, then see here, first it was 0, next it is 1, now 2. When it was 1, only one key we were selecting. Now j minus I is 2 means first we'll be considering these 2 keys, and then we'll consider these 2 keys, and in the third iteration we'll consider these 2 keys and try to find out the cost of involving these 2 keys. Okay, is it clear? When j minus I is equal to 2 means two keys will take together and we'll compute the cost. What cost should be stored at the location 0, 2, 1, 3, and 2, 4. First, we'll consider 10, 20, and then 20, 30, and then 30, 40 in our computation. And then we'll see what will be the cost. First, we'll consider 10, 20. Okay. See, if it is earlier, it was only one keys, so we have stored it directly. Now, 2 key values we have to take. That is among 4 and 2, which one is based on frequency among these 2, which we'll consider. See here, this is one tree, 10 to 20. First, we are talking about 10 to 20. So, in which order you will arrange the tree? Either it is 10 to 20 or 20 to 10. So, how you are going to construct the tree? Either in this way or this way. Okay, 20 to 10, it should be left side. Okay, 10 is less than 20, so it should be left side. So these are the 2 possibilities. How we are going to construct the trees for these 2 cases. Okay, if you are in 10, how many comparisons it will take? Only 1 star 4. Okay, when you are in 20, how many comparisons? 2 comparison, 2 star 2 frequency. So 4 plus 4, it will be 8. Cost will be 8. If you arrange the tree like this, cost will be 8. Is it clear? See, I am trying to find out node by node. Okay, I am trying to find out the cost by considering 2 nodes now. Next, I will try to find out the cost by considering 3 nodes, and then we'll consider all 4 nodes to find out the cost, minimum cost. Okay, step by step. See, dynamic programming means we'll divide the program into small stages, and then we'll combine the final solution. So that is how we are doing. First, I will take these 2 keys, 10 to 20. 10, only one comparison. 1 into frequency is 4. 1 plus 4, 1 into 4. 22 comparison, 2 into 2, 4. 4 plus 4, 8. Here, if 20 is the root and 10 is its child, how many comparison? For 20 only, how many comparison? 1 comparison, 1 into 2. For 10, how many comparison? 2 comparison, 2 into 4. This will be 8 plus 2, 10. So among these two tree organization, this is a better tree organization where I will get the cost as 8. Okay, in the first binary tree, you'll get 4 into 2 plus 2 to 8. In the second binary tree, you'll get 10. Obviously, this is the best choice. When you are drawing the tree using these two key values along with their frequency. So 10 is a root, 10 will be a better root, and 20 will be its child. So this is, you will yield cost 8. So this is the better tree organization. Okay. So first key will become the root. Okay, 10 will become the root. Among 10 and 20, 10 will become the root. So C of 0, 2 is equal to 8 to the power of 1. We'll write like this. This power indicates first key is the root. First key is nothing but 10. So that is the root. That we'll write in the matrix. Okay, we have to write 8 to the power of 1 here. 8 to the power of 1 indicate, okay, C of 0, 2. We were checking for this location, C of 0, 2. 0, 2. Here we'll write cost is 8 with node with first as key element. Next, we have to find out 1, okay. We have to find out 1, 3 and 2, 4. For 1, 3, we'll take the key values 20 and 30. For 3, 4, we'll take the key values 30 and 40. Okay, 2, 4. Next, when that is 1, 3, when we are considering 20 and 30. Okay, for 20, number of comparison. Okay, 20 is root and 30 is its node, means number of comparison is 1 into 2. Here plus 2 into 6. Cost is 14. If in the second binary tree, see, I will not write the tree. Just you can imagine that 30 is root and 20 is its child. So 1 into 6. Here 1 into 6 and 2 into 2. So cost is 10. So minimum cost is 10. The third key will become the root. See, minimum cost is 10. We'll write 10 to the power of 3. Why 3? Because 30 is the root. See, this is the minimum cost. When this, we'll get this when 30 is the root. So 10 to the power of 3. In the matrix, we'll write like this, 10 to the power of 3. 10 indicates cost, 3 indicates third key is the root. If you take third key as the root, you'll get this cost. Similarly, next we have to find out for 2, 4. That is considering 30 and 40 as key values. Okay, 30 and 40 are key values now. Now take this as root. Take this as root, and this is child. 1 into 6 plus 3 into 2. Number of comparison for this is 2. So cost is 12. In the second tree, 40 is root and this is child. So 1 into 3 plus 2 into 6. Cost is 15. Again, we can see that when you take 30 as the root, cost will be minimum. So we'll consider third key to become the root. C of 2, 4 is equal to minimum cost is 12. 12 to the power of 3. Okay, 12. Don't call it as 12 cube. This is cost is 12 and third is the key. Okay, so 3. So all of you mark your attendance. Next, see, this was for j minus I is equal to 2. Next, we shall go for j minus I equals to 3. Okay, now we will calculate the values for j minus I is equal to 3. What are the values? Okay, when j is equal to 3 and I is equal to 3, then we'll get j minus I is equal to 3. When j is equal to 4 and I is equal to 1, then also we'll get j minus I is equal to 3. So these two conditions, for these two conditions. For those two conditions means, first we'll find out the tree for 10, 20, 30, and then we'll find out the tree for 20, 30, and 40. first this combination 10, 20, 30, and we'll store that value into 0, 3, and then 20, 30, 40, that value will store it at 1, 4. Okay, when I is equal to 0, j is equal to 3, then the three keys are 10, 20, 30. Tree again, that tree in the beginning itself, we discussed, no? For 5 possible trees are there, when 10 will be root, 20 will be root, and 30 will be root. So for these three situations, here 2 trees you will get if 10 is root. If 20 is root, only 1 tree. If 30 is root, you'll get 3 trees. Instead of drawing the trees and finding out, or I'll just show you fast. Okay, this is the first tree. Number of comparisons. Okay, for 1 into 4 key value. Here 2 comparison, 2 into 2, frequency is 2. Here 3 comparison, 3 into 6. Okay. Next, again 10 as root, 30 and 20. Here comparison cost will be 22. Okay, 1 into 4, 2 into 6, and 3 into 2. Next, 20 as root. 20 as root, only 1 tree is possible, and its cost will be 22. And 30 as tree. Okay, 30, 20, 10, cost will be 22. And one more combination is 30, 10, 20, and cost is 20. So among all these trees, this is the optimal tree. For these 3 key values along with its frequency, this is the best combination, where 30 is the root. So 30 is the root means only 1 comparison here. Its frequency is 6. Its next child is 10. Frequency is 4, 2 into 4. And 20 is a child of 10. Frequency is 2. Number of comparison is 3. So total cost is 20. So 20 is the minimum cost when 30 is the root, that is third key. Okay, third key. So it should be 20 to the power of 3. And where you will store? You will store it in the location 0, 3. Therefore, the minimum cost is 20. And at the third root, so C of 0, 3 is equal to 20 to the power of 3. Okay, 20 to the power of 3, and we'll store it in this matrix 20 to the power of 3. Next, we have to find out for 1, 4. 1, 4 means using these 3 keys 20, 30, and 40. For 20, 30, and 40, we have to find out the tree combination. And see, so far we have used physical tree itself. There is a formula. You can apply this formula. That is the algorithm formula. Using this formula, we can find out C of 1, 4 is equal to, if you apply the formula, okay, formula is W of 5j means these 2 values. What are the frequencies? Addition of those 3 frequencies. Okay, that is 11, and minimum of those 2, minimum of these 2, and minimum of these 2, and a minimum of 40 and 20. So that combination it will compare. Minimum is 12, 15, minimum of those 3 values plus their frequency. Here minimum is 5 plus 11, which will be equal to 16. Okay, so that is nothing but 16 to the power of 3 at this location. So finally we are left with only one location here, that is 0, 4. That is j minus I is equal to 3. 4. Final iteration, j minus I is equal to 4. In this case, we'll consider all the keys 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, and frequency is W of 0, 4 is nothing but 15. Here again, see, so many nodes are there. First, we shall see if we consider 10 as a root, apply this formula, you'll get cos 31. If we consider 20 as root, again apply the formula, again we got the same cos 31. If you consider 30 as root, apply the formula, then you will get 26 as root cost. So if you consider 40 as the root, cost is 35. Among these 4 values, 26 is the minimum. So we can consider 30 as the root. Now we have arrived at this final 4 keys for all these 4 values. Which one should be the root? That is nothing but 30, where cost we are getting is 26. So C of 0, 4 is nothing but 26 to the power of 3. Okay, 26 to the power of 3. 26 indicates the cost, and 3 is the 3 is nothing but our key element. Which one should be the key? That is the third key. So that should be the root here. Is it clear? So this is the final table. We have started with 0 keys and 1 key, 2 key, third key, and fourth one. So finally we'll get the optimum cost, minimum cost for this combination. So this was our initial condition. For this, we were trying to draw the optimal binary tree. So this is the matrix you are going to get. In this matrix, from this matrix, we should write the construct the binary tree. So binary tree construction will be something like this. First 0, 4. We know that 30 should be the root. Okay, here 3 indicates this whatever value is present at the third key, that is nothing but 30. Or first I will write the key values. 3 is the key value. This one should be the root, and its left side should be less than 3 and right side should be more than 4. See, this is, if this is the root, this should come left side and this should come right side. So this was the 0, 4th location. Next, below it will be the 0, 2 location. 0, 2 is nothing but 8 to the power of 1. 1 should be the root here. Okay, here 1 is root. Its left part is 0, 0. Its right part will be 1, 2. In 1, 2, what is there? See, 0, 0 is obviously 0. 1, 2 is 1, 2. So it is nothing but 2, key value 2.